Hey guys, welcome to Bazillions. Today we're going to cover Leonardo AI. I'm going to show you how to use it and what all it can do. And I will tell you, it is pretty cool. So let's get started. Alright, so if you want to jump into creating with LeonardoAI, here's how it goes. First off, head over to LeonardoAI's website. Right on the homepage, you'll get a taste of what the platform can do. Think generated images for everything from sleek architecture and cozy interior designs to mouth-watering food and unique characters, plus a bunch more. You'll spot a showcase of different fine-tuned models you can use and a gallery that's like a window into the incredible, colorful, and super realistic images other users have whipped up on the platform. Next up, you'll see a button to create an account. Hit that, and you're on your way to signing up. Just pop in your email, choose a password, and click sign up. You'll get a verification code sent to your email. Grab that code, enter it, and boom, you're in Leonardo's world. Now you'll get to pick a username that'll be your ID in this creative realm. You'll also choose what you're into, whether that's one specific thing or you're all about exploring everything the platform offers. Then there's a bit where you confirm you're old enough, which is important because it determines if you can see NSFW content. Click Next, and just like that, you're greeted by the main interface on the platform, ready to dive into all the creative possibilities. So what is LeonardoAI? In the exciting world of AI, there's this amazing new player called Leonardo that's really shaking up things for creators everywhere. It's not just any old platform, it's a game changer. LeonardoAI marries the power of AI with that personal touch of human creativity in a way that's setting a whole new bar for making content. Let's dive into what makes LeonardoAI stand out, how it works, and the visionary folks who are making it all happen. Here's the scoop on LeonardoAI. It's not just another tool for digital creators. It's a full-blown suite that's changing the game and how we think about creativity. Leonardo is all about boosting what humans can do, not replacing it. It gives creators control like never before, thanks to its cutting-edge back-end system. This system is all about making things faster and smarter, from fine-tuning the AI to making sure the images come out crisp and beautiful. It's got everything a creator could dream of to bring their visions to life with style and precision. When it comes to the nitty-gritty of how Leonardo works, it's got a clever two-pronged approach. There are models that are great at a bunch of different content types, and then there are specialized models just for certain things like video games. Plus, you can even tune your own models by uploading images, which lets you create your own unique styles. This not only boosts your arsenal, but also adds to the community vibe, making LeonardoAI even more versatile and collaborative. Now about the brains behind LeonardoAI. It all started with a group of folks like JJ Fiason, Ethan Smith, Sammy Eid, Peter Runum, and this dude. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, and I probably messed up a couple of the others. They're a mix of game devs, AI nerds, techies, and more, all united by this idea to blend AI with creating content in a way that really amps up creativity. Now, the team's grown to over 20 pros, from AI experts to design wizards, all focused on making a platform that's all about the creator. LeonardoAI is where tech meets creativity and teamwork. It's proof of the amazing things that can happen when you push the limits of AI to empower and inspire people. As LeonardoAI keeps growing, it's set to do more than just offer cool tools for making content. It's building a community where creativity knows no bounds, and every creator has what they need to make their visions come to life. With its focus on detailed control, innovative tech, and a team that's all in on supporting creators, LeonardoAI isn't just shaping the future of content creation, it's completely reimagining it. When you first land on LeonardoAI, it's like walking into a playground for your creativity. The homepage is set up to get you started right away, offering a bunch of cool features to kick your creativity into high gear. Here's a quick tour of what you'll find. Mastering the AI image generation tool. This tool is the heart of LeonardoAI. It's incredibly flexible and opens up a whole new world of creative possibilities. Here's a breakdown of what you can do. On Home, this is your main hub where you can see active tokens, check out the latest generative models, and peek at what the community's been creating. On Community Feed, this is where the magic happens. Get inspired by trending, new, or top images from our awesome community. Personal Feed, your own creative corner for the images you've made and the creators you're following. Training and data sets. Take your creativity up a notch by training your own image generation model. Fine-tuned models. Wander through a gallery filled with pre-trained models for every style and effect you can imagine. Then there's user tools for enhanced creativity. Leonardo AI is all about giving you tools to bring your visions to life. On real-time Canvas, think of this as your digital sketchpad that brings images to life as you draw. Real-time generation, start typing your idea and this tool begins creating images on the spot. Canvas editor, got an image? Now tweak it. Add or remove elements and make it truly yours. Texture generation. Give your 3D models an extra touch of realism with lifelike textures. And let's not forget about the community feed again because it's such a treasure trove of inspiration. See an image you like? Click on it for more details. You can even use the prompt to create your own version, generate with the same model, or use the image as a jumping off point for your next masterpiece. Plus, you can upscale it, download it, and so much more. Your personal feed is like your personal art gallery. It's where all the images you've liked and created live. Click on any image to get the lowdown on how it was made, from the size and model used to the seed number and preset. And yes, you can download or upscale your favorites right from here. Every click in Leonardo AI opens up a world of information and possibilities, whether you're looking to share your work, dive deeper into how an image was created, or find new inspiration for your next project. Diving into AI art generation is all about getting really good at crafting prompts. It's the key skill that turns what you're imagining into actual digital art. At the center of this creative adventure is the prompt input field. Think of it as the magic portal where your ideas get turned into visuals. This little guide is going to walk you through the ins and outs of making your prompts work harder for you, whether you're just starting out or you've been at this for a while. The art of prompting. Think of prompting as its own form of art. You need to be clear and precise to chat effectively with the AI. It starts with that prompt input field right there at the top, ready for you to drop in your vision. You can keep it simple or get all detailed, but the trick is making sure that AI gets what you're saying. To make your prompt clear enough so that the art that comes out has the quality, detail, and vibe you're aiming for. Picking out your star player. The first step in crafting your prompt is deciding on the main subject. It's like setting the foundation for your masterpiece. Say you want a piece of art with a cat in it. That's your starting point. Being clear from the get-go not only makes the AI's job easier, but also gets you artwork that really matches what you had in mind. Adding some flavor with descriptions. To get even closer to what you want, throwing in extra details is key. Build on your main idea by adding in where it happened, what's going on, or what everything looks like. For example, white cat sleeping inside a box adds layers to your basic cat concept, guiding the AI to create something with more depth and precision. How to craft killer prompts. The order of your words matters a lot. The things you mention first set the scene and grab the AI's attention, shaping what the artwork will focus on. Imagine you want a picture of a knight on a horse by a stormy beach. Starting with the stormy beach part makes the whole scene more atmospheric and intense, giving you a piece that's got a whole vibe going on. Starting off simple. When you're getting your feet wet, keeping your prompts short and sweet is the way to go. Start with just a few words or a simple sentence and then build from there. This lets you play around and see how tweaking your prompt changes the art you get. It's a great way to get a feel for how the AI thinks and refine your prompt to get the art that really hits the mark. All right, let's dive into creating our next image. We head over to the image generation section and punch in our first prompt. We're going to stick with the default model and style, and right here we can see it's going to use 20 tokens from the 150 we've got in the bank. We hit the generate button and voila, we've got our first batch of 4 images. Taking a look at each, we can really see the detail level and how closely they stick to our prompt. We check out the first, then the second, third, and fourth images. The second one catches our eye, so we decide to save that one. So here's the deal with making AI spit out super detailed and specific images. It all boils down to how much info you feed into your prompt. The more you tell it, the better the images you get. Now there's this neat trick called using negative prompts. It's like telling the AI, hey, keep this stuff out of my picture, like avoiding nudity or wonky body parts. It's super handy for steering clear of things you don't want, but sometimes you might still get surprises in your pics. If that happens, try different models. Messing with the image's shape or tweaking the style with some fancy features might help fix things. Let's give it a whirl. We're aiming for a picture of a man sitting in a chair playing the guitar, using a simple prompt. We pick the Leonardo Diffusion XL model, no extra frills, hit generate, and bam, 4 super realistic shots of different guys come out. Checking them out, the first one's spot on, totally realistic, but the fourth, it's got 2 guitars, which is a bit of a goof since no one can play both at once. These mix-ups can happen depending on how you word your prompt. We're going with image 3 for the download. Now let's spice up our second image with more detail in the prompt. We stick with Leonardo Diffusion XL, dial back any extra fluff, and for style, we're picking photography. We punch in an old man sitting on a chair playing guitar on the beach. Tweaking the image size might change how many tokens it eats up, but we're not adding any more details this time. Hit generate, and what do we get? Ultra realistic vibes with sunlight that screams sunny morning. There's our guy, guitar in hand, chilling on the beach. Some pics have extra people in the back, others give him all the spotlight. No weird finger business in the first one, no extra hands or a zillion fingers. We're totally going for image 4, featuring the coolest grandpa rocking sunglasses. The cool thing about AI art tools is that they've thrown open the doors to artistic creativity for everyone. Now you can just drop a prompt like, in the style of Van Gogh, or dream up a Studio Ghibli style hot air balloon race. And the AI takes that as a cue to head in the direction you're aiming for, style-wise. It's like these prompts are a bridge linking today's digital creativity with the awesome art traditions of the past, sparking all sorts of new and beautiful innovations. So let's roll up our sleeves for our next piece. We're aiming for something that screams Studio Ghibli. First off, we'll pick an anime model and mix in a little Leonardo style. We'll check out what elements we can throw in, but only the ones that play nice with our chosen model. Deciding to keep it simple, we keep adding extra elements and hit generate to see what we get. And wow, the results are stunning. Vibrant, detailed, and dripping with that unmistakable Studio Ghibli magic. After taking a moment to admire the second and fourth images, we decide the third one is the keeper. It's just perfect. Before we download, we check out our options. We can copy it, zoom in, strip away the background, or even give it a creative upscale, though each of these steps costs tokens. Upscaling, for example, sets us back 5 tokens, but we decided to go for it, choosing to upscale to HD for that extra crispness and detail. And there it is, the comparison between the HD version and the original is night and day. We hit download and save our masterpiece. This whole process, it's all about experimenting and playing around. Each prompt is a little adventure, edging us closer to getting the AI to nail exactly the style we're after. Though this back and forth, tweaking and trying again, we get better at directing the AI, learning how to mimic the styles of great artists or our favorite movies with more and more finesse. So diving deeper into making your AI art pop, it's all about getting savvy with your prompts. Let's talk about how using the right tweaks can really shape the outcome. Playing with medium and form. Telling the AI exactly what kind of artwork you're imagining makes a world of difference. Whether you're after a photo, a digital masterpiece, a 3D vibe, or something with a bit of motion, laying it out clearly in your prompt steers the AI in the direction you want to go. Like if you say a photo of a cat versus a dynamic motion photograph of a cat jumping in midair, you're basically asking the AI for 2 totally different vibes, and it gets that. Now let's check out what tools we've got for our next creation. There's a bunch of models like Leonardo, Albedo, Dream Shaper, each rocking their own strengths for certain scenes. We're going with Leonardo Diffusion XL. We set it up, pick photography from our style options, and drop in our prompt, photo of a cat. And just like that, we get 4 stunning, lifelike snapshots of a perfectly poised cat, no funny business, with extra ears or anything. This kitty's just chilling on a surface. Next up, we try a dynamic photo of a cat jumping in midair, and bam, we've got action-packed shots of our cat mid-leap with particles flying that make it look like it's really pushing off with force. All the shots are amazing, but we're going with number 1. Strategic prompt ordering. How you line up your words, especially with fancier features, really matters. Kick off with what's most important to make sure the AI zeroes in on that first. This approach helps you nail the effect you're after without getting lost in the mix. Finding the sweet spot between creativity and realism. Sure, AI art is all about pushing limits, but keeping your prompts somewhat grounded helps the AI deliver something that looks good. If your prompt is too out there, the AI might struggle to piece together a coherent image. It's all about balancing wild ideas with a touch of realism. Using punctuation to weave complexity. When your prompt is packed with details or you're mixing a bunch of ideas, punctuation is your best friend. Commas and such help break things up so that the AI can catch the nuances in your vision, making sure every part of your prompt gets its due attention. The magic of just the right words. Some words have this special sauce that can take your art to another level. Playing around with terms that have certain vibes or associations, like ArtStation for that polished pro look, can open up new avenues in your creations. It's all about experimenting to see how these keywords can add an extra layer of awesome to your art. Real-time Canvas is this super cool tech that's changing the game by turning basic doodles into stunning pieces of art almost the moment you draw them. Real-time mode, this is a premium thing. Imagine drawing something, and as you're sketching, your lines and scribbles start filling out into detailed artwork right before your eyes. That's what this model is all about. Interactive mode. This feature is like your creative partner. It watches what you're doing, every click, drag, and move. And as soon as you pause, it turns those moves into a rich, detailed piece of art. Making it your own. There's this tool called the Alchemy Refiner that polishes up your art, making it even better. It automatically saves these upgraded versions in your personal feed where you can tweak them even more. You've got 2 settings to play with, normal and creative, to see the changes right away. Style presets. Flip through different style presets to see your initial sketch in various artistic flavors. Customize like a pro. Dive into advanced options to mix things up. You can stick with a consistent outcome by fixing the seed or let randomness decide. Plus, you can adjust how closely you want the AI to follow your prompt versus adding its own flair. Starting off, you kick things off by letting the AI know what you're planning to draw with a prompt. By default, it's set to whip up something human-like, but you can change that at any time. Just type in what you're aiming for, like sunflower, hit enter, and you've got a base image to start from. Adjust how creative or literal you want the AI to be with your sketches by tweaking the creativity strength. Picking a style. When you choose an alchemy pipeline, you can pick from different styles, each giving a unique twist to your final piece. And don't worry, you won't use any tokens until you decide to upscale your image. So we jump into real-time Canvas and we're greeted with a blank canvas. We've got 2 sections, on the left where we'll do our drawing and on the right where our masterpiece will come to life. First up, we pop sunflower into the prompt bar to give the AI heads up on what we're drawing. Then we pick our brush size and color and start sketching out stems, followed by the flowers. It doesn't need to be super detailed, just enough to make sense. As soon as we let go of the mouse, our drawing starts transforming and we can see the magic happening. If we're happy with how it looks, we can download it right away. We've got options to upscale or refine it on the spot, giving us a chance to see our creation in its full glory, all in real time. Real-Time Gen is the latest cool tool from Leonardo AI, designed to change the game in how we create images from text. Imagine typing away and watching your ideas come to life on the screen. That's what this is all about. It's not just about creating, it's about interacting with your creativity as it unfolds, tweaking and refining your ideas as you go. What makes Real-Time Gen awesome? Alchemy Refiner for better images. This nifty tool takes your real-time creations and adds a bit of sparkle, making them even better. Plus, it saves them in your personal feed so you can keep working on them. You get to choose how much you want to refine them with options for both a normal and a creative touch. Dynamic style presets. Play around with different styles to see how the same words can take on entirely new looks. Real-time elements integration. Throw in some of Leonardo's signature elements on the fly to add instant flair to your images. Adjustable concept sliders. Want to tweak the age of a character or the mood of the weather? These sliders let you adjust various aspects of your image in real time. Rapid regeneration. Fancy a different version of your image? Hit random seed to mix things up but keep your original idea intact. The interface for Real-Time Generator is super user-friendly. Just start typing and your text begins to transform into an image straight away. You can adjust the influence of different elements, explore various alchemy pipeline styles, and see how each change affects your image. Let's try it out. We're diving into real-time generation. Picture a blank canvas where you're about to bring your vision to life. There's a bunch of tools at your fingertips. Elements to enhance your image, a prompt bar for your ideas, and options to fix or randomize the seed for your creation. We're going with a group of students on a field trip to the Statue of Liberty taking a selfie. As we finalize our prompt, an image starts to form, capturing our idea. We can flip through different alchemy styles, each giving the prompt a unique twist. If we spot anything odd or out of place, we can tweak the settings to get rid of those unwanted elements. We find the perfect balance, aiming for a realistic photo rather than something cartoonish. A few more adjustments and we've nailed it. Now we decide how to upscale it, going with the creative option for that extra bit of flair. After upscaling, our masterpiece is ready in our personal feed, fully rendered and looking fantastic. Here we can save it, upscaling it further, or play around with the other options. And just like that, we've turned a simple idea into a vivid, detailed image. The Canvas Editor is this super cool tool that's all about taking your image editing game to the next level. It gives you the power to tweak, remove stuff you don't want, and even add new elements using some fancy techniques like in-painting and out-painting. This guide's going to walk you through everything the Canvas Editor has to offer, from its shiny new features to all the tools you need to get creative. Kicking off with the Canvas Editor, starting out as a breeze. You just upload an image by hitting the Upload Image button on the toolbar to the left. You can pick any image you've got, something from your device, a masterpiece you've made before, or something cool from the community feed. Once you've uploaded your picture, it pops it onto the canvas, ready for you to work your magic. Editing time. Back to our cat pal. Let's dive into editing that cat picture we made earlier. Fire up the editor, choose to upload an image from your previous creations, and pick the one you want to edit. With the image now in the editor, grab the selection tool, highlight your image to focus, then whip out the lasso tool, circle around the cat you're focusing on. Say we want to switch our cat to a black cat. Just type that into the prompt bar, hit generate, and watch Leonardo whip up something special. You'll get 4 options to choose from. Just pick the one that suits your vision and accept it. Adding new stuff. Now let's spice things up by adding something that wasn't there before. Using the lasso tool again, make a space next to the cat and type red thread ball in the prompt bar to see what pops up. If it's not quite right, you can always draw a bigger mask and tweak your prompt for a better fit. This time, let's try colorful thread balls, red, green, and blue. Boom, now we've got the vibrant additions we're looking for. Hit accept and those new details are now part of your image. Bringing in another cat. Feeling adventurous? Let's add another cat to the scene. Make a mask in the spot where you want the new cat, head over to the prompt bar and type in white cat. Among the options, a cute white kitten catches your eye, so you decide to go with that. Just remember, each time you press generate, it'll cost you some tokens to create these new images. And there you have it. With the Canvas Editor, you're not just editing, you're creating and experimenting, turning your images into personalized works of art. Alright, next up, we're diving into the texture generator. Just a heads up, this feature is still in its alpha phase, which means we might bump into a few bugs or glitches here and there. Once we open it up, we'll see the types of objects it can handle and how we can slap textures on different parts. So we're going to start by loading a new object. You can either click or drag your object right into the platform. Just a heads up, it only takes .obj files and there's a 20 megabyte size limit. After uploading our object and naming it, we're all set to begin the texturing magic. The interface here is super straightforward. Our object sits smack dab in the middle of the screen, and you can spin it around to check it out from every angle. Now we're going to head over to the prompt bar and tell it what kind of texture we're aiming for. Pop in the first texture description, hit the button to generate a preview, and it'll whip up a low loss texture for 5 tokens. Once our first preview's out, we take a look and then decide to try another. Change up the prompt, hit generate for another preview, and give it a sec. Out of the textures we've cooked up, we'll pick our favorite. Keeping in mind that we're working with alpha software and might hit some snags, we decide on the second texture we tried and go for the full texture generation, which will set us back 30 tokens. This part takes a bit longer, but once it's done, our texture is ready to be wrapped around our object. And just like that, we're ready to download our newly textured object and use it in our 3D projects. I hope you liked this video on Leonardo, and we also have a Leonardo cheat sheet, maybe not because it's 25 pages long, but we have this little booklet it's a lot of pictures. It's very visual, so but it's basically a 25-page cheat sheet showing you how to use it. All you got to do is go to our website, sign up for our email newsletter to get it. So you can click the link in the description below and basically have it in your inbox very shortly. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video, and I would love to have you to subscribe, like it, and watch some more of my stuff. Thanks a lot.